swing, 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 swing. Hi, Mama.
Hey everybody, it's Sabrina here with my 33-week update with baby number 5. I really don't have much new that's happened this week. I did have a doctor's appointment. That was a little frustrating because, well, my doctor is very busy and I happened to pick a time that was not the best time for an appointment. So I was supposed to be there at such and such a time, and an hour and 20 minutes later I finally got into the room to see him. And then of course there was time yet where he had to come and then have our appointment and whatever. Baby's heart rate is fine, everything looks good. I wanted to ask him if he could check to see where the position of the baby was. But again, he was so backed up, I'm like, I'm not going to ask anything extra if I don't have to. I just kind of kept it with my questions about, like, my cold, for example, and the fact that I was having a bloody nose. And he said, too, it was probably just, we've had, there's been fires, farmers burning their fields and whatnot, and smoke gets to me, and the air has been very dry compared to normal. So we both figured it was probably the dry air that has been causing me to get the nosebleeds. So it seems to be no big deal right now. Baby has been doing good. I actually tried, what was it called? The Miles Circuit, I think it's called. To see if I could get the baby to move, because I don't want the babies back here, I want it here. And quite often when I'm feeling, I don't know, he's all over the place in there. I really don't know which direction he's in. Sometimes it feels like he's head down, and the next time it's like, am I feeling your head? Is he transverse? Like, I don't even know. I don't even know. So, and I'm 33 weeks. I don't excuse me. I don't recall when it is that the baby tends to just kind of stay in one position for a longer period of time. I've never had any of my babies move around as much. Like, all I remember for most of them is the movements have all pretty much always been in the same area. They've always pretty much been head down. And this guy, I don't know, he seems all over the place. He's like... But I don't feel a lot of movement either. So I did find out that the placenta is in the front, so that explains why I haven't felt as much movement. I didn't actually feel him move much until about 20 weeks. And if your placenta is in the front, that's a big indicator that you won't feel the baby move until much later on. So, yeah, that's... I don't feel a whole lot of movement, mostly just up on the top. And lately there's been a little bit that I feel lower down. He was hiccuping today again, and this time the hiccups were all up here. So I'm like, what is up with this kid? He's just, I don't know, he's all over the place. I wish I knew how to... I know how to feel for where he is, but at the same time, it's, I don't know, it's just so odd. It's hard to tell for me. I'm not experienced at it. I never bothered trying to figure out the position of the baby with my others because they were head down and they were head down. That's all I cared about. And for the most part, they do move even up until and during labor. So... apparently my womb is roomy, so I guess that's one of the reasons why, because yeah, I don't know, it's really weird. Besides my doctor's appointment, I have now what I'm calling pregnancy cold. There's no cold symptoms at all besides I have a stuffy nose, and the stuffy nose will probably remain until the end of pregnancy because that has happened with most of my pregnancies. A lot of other women I know in my area, same thing. They get a cold, they get a from the kids or whatever, and then there's just the stuffy nose. The cold is gone within a couple days, and the stuffy nose remains until the rest of pregnancy's done. And right after the baby's born, boom, no more cold, no more stuffy nose. So I'm expecting I'll probably have probably have similar with this one. Oh, otherwise, I am actually been finding this week I'm not very interested in food. I'm supposed to snack more. I actually brought myself a little snack. This is my cheese biscuit. I made they're like it's a recipe for like the Red Lobster biscuits, which I really like. I just don't do the garlic butter on top because I find it a little overpowering. And then I did cottage cheese and pineapple because I'm supposed to have more protein, and the cheese biscuit does not offer a whole lot of protein, so the cottage cheese does. And the pineapple, I'm putting it down as vitamin C. I don't know that it has, I don't remember offhand which ones are considered high vitamin C. I always consider, well, anything citrus would, and apparently strawberries, but not blueberries. So green veggies is one I'm kind of struggling with. I'm not getting a lot of green veggies. I do salads quite frequently to try and get that in, and I am so sick of salad. I would rather have broccoli, but for one serving of green veggies you need 1 cup of broccoli. That's a lot of broccoli. For 2 servings of green veggies is 1 cup of romaine lettuce. So I'm like, I think I'll take the 1 cup of romaine lettuce and then I'm done with my veggies, because if I'm having a salad anyways, it's going to be about a cup. So I'm trying to find more breakfast foods and stuff that contain more green veggies, because that's the harder one for me to fill. And grains, apparently I've been doing more than what I've been checking off, because there's been a bunch of different fruits and vegetables and stuff that I have been getting that are starchy, that actually fall into the grains category that were not listed on the paper. So I've been getting more of that than I have been putting down. So yeah, I'm not, it's not a completely whole list, it's just some suggested items, and I don't know how to figure out from my day-to-day regular foods whether it's fitting into this category or not. Went for a walk. I've been trying to hit about 6,000 steps a day, and I feel like I've been doing pretty good this week. Today I haven't yet. I was trying to go for a walk. We have a program in our area that my older 3 are part of, my youngest one is not. So my husband and I, well, he was actually in early enough, which never happens, for us to go to town together. And problem is, my youngest is into everything now, so it made going for a walk very difficult. If we went to the mall, well, I'm outside and she's bolted in the stroller, it's fine. But it's been getting chilly, so we went to the mall, and yeah, that was just nope. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I will hit it today. It's really late already, and I'm just so exhausted. I'm thinking I'm just gonna go straight to bed after I'm done with the video and whatnot. Yeah, I've been wearing my belly belt lately because I'm feeling like a horse, and my belt is getting uncomfortable as well because it's more fabric on the on the lower belly, and my clothes just aren't fitting the way they should, and I am frustrated with that. But I don't really want to go and buy a bunch of new stuff, because who wants to buy a bunch of maternity clothes that are you're only gonna have like for a month and a half? Really. I just, no, I'm not a shopper. I don't like shopping for clothes or for shoes or for stuff like that. It's not It's not a big thing for me. I like shopping for baby, but I don't need to shop for baby because I got enough stuff for baby. So I'm more of a DIY type person. If I can make it myself, I'd rather do that than buy it. Although lately it's just been exhausting, just all the projects and stuff. I've been working on projects and I've been very frustrated by them because my pregnancy brain does not allow me to think through things the same way I do when I'm not pregnant. So I'm just, and I'm dropping things all the time because I'm tired. I'm not getting enough sleep, so I'm dropping things all the time. And then I gotta go pick it up. I could stay down there, but yeah, nope. It's all good though. I mean, this stuff is pregnancy. It just you hit some stuff that's hard to deal with for a little while, and then it becomes the new normal, and you just keep going with it. So yeah, I have been very blessed to have a good pregnancy. I've been getting lots of Braxtons lately. It seems to whenever, there's this, I think that's his foot. Maybe not. It seems whenever I push around to try and find the baby, there's a foot, that I get a Braxton. So it's and then they're hard. It's hard to stand up when you get a Braxton like that. Mine are pretty strong. They don't hurt, but they're pretty strong. So otherwise, I have not been getting ready for baby. I have not done any more clothing stuff. I have boxes waiting, and I haven't done anything with them. I have enough on my plate right now trying to renovate the bathroom. I'm doing a birthday party that's coming up soon, and just keeping up with the regular house cleaning and laundry and homeschooling, and now this other new program started up again. So we had our first night for this new program, this school year cycle, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it's busy. Life is busy. The 2nd September rolls around, so much stuff starts up. So I'm just trying to take it one day at a time, get through it. Anyways, I'll show you my 33-week tummy. I am wearing my belly band right now. It sits really low. It keeps sliding down, but I feel like I'm really close to this. Let's go like that. There we go. So yeah, this is my belly. It's getting pretty big. I do not have any more stretch marks than I did before. Stretch marks are about the same as they have been forever. I do find it interesting though, if I push my skin together, I can see all the little ripples everywhere. It's, I guess, stretch marks. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I guess that's all for me. I really don't know what to talk about. So, yeah, that's it for my 33 double 3 week update. I think it's 33 weeks that I am now. Pretty sure that's what I'm at right now. So I hope you all have a blessed week, and thank you for watching. Belly makes a good table. Are you gonna kick it again?